Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Norse Spirit. I'm your host Hans, and in this episode we will explore how our modern lifestyle has contributed to the alarming increase in mental illness. The demands of our fast-paced world, the constant exposure to pressure, and the lack of time for self-care have taken a toll on our mental well-being. As we navigate through the pressure of work, social expectations, and technological advancements, it's crucial to understand the importance of prioritizing our mental health. We are bombarded with images of success, wealth, and the perfect lives on platforms like Instagram and Facebook. It's part of that modern, fabricated reality. You know, where others tell you how to be happy, what you should like, and how you should think, and stuff like that. People are constantly chasing likes, comments, and followers, seeking that instant validation that tells us we are doing something right. But the thing is, relying on external validation will only lead you down a path of disappointment and emptiness. If you feel that most important for you on social media is to show off what you have to others, I kind of feel bad for you, honestly. When we become dependent on others' opinions to define our self-worth, wow, that's bad. That's nothing to aim for. We are handing over the reins of our happiness. We are constantly seeking reassurance and approval, creating a cycle of never-ending validation. It's like trying to fill a void that can never truly be filled. When our self-esteem becomes tied to the number of likes we receive, we enter a constant cycle of comparison. We compare ourselves to others and their seemingly perfect lives, which can lead to feelings of anxiety and even depression, of course. The fear of missing out and the pressure to maintain an idealized image online can further worsen these negative emotions. In our quest for happiness, one of the challenges we face is the impact of family validation on our life choices. Many individuals find themselves caught between following their own desires and conforming to the expectations of their families. The fear of disappointing loved ones or facing their disapproval can hinder our ability to be true to ourselves. In our quest of happiness, one of the challenges we face is the impact of family validation on our life choices. Many individuals today find themselves caught between following their own desires and conforming to the expectations of their families. The fear of disappointing loved ones or facing their disapproval can hinder our abilities to be true to ourselves. It is essential to remember that your life is your own, and your happiness should be your priority. The opinions and expectations of others should not dictate the path you choose to follow. Your family members should be a source of support and encouragement for your personal growth and well-being, rather than an obstacle to your happiness. Breaking free from the family traditions and the norms can be difficult, as it means challenging deeply ingrained beliefs and taking a stand for your own happiness. However, it's crucial to assert your autonomy and embrace a life that aligns with your values and aspirations. If you find that your family is resistant to accepting your authentic self and continue to impede your happiness, it may be necessary to reassess the dynamic of the relationship. So basically what I mean is, you should always surround yourself with individuals who uplift and encourage you to pursue your dreams. Remember, true happiness matters, and you have the power to shape your own destiny. True strength and happiness lies in self-validation. It's about finding that inner fire, that unshakable belief in our own worthiness and uniqueness. It's about embracing our flaws and imperfections, working on them and making ourselves the best version possible. We don't need a digital scoreboard to measure our value. Another thing actually is, in our quest for happiness, we have fallen into a trap of seeking instant gratification. In today's modern world, we constantly find ourselves chasing dopamine hits through quick fixes like endless hour of Netflix, fast food consumption, porn, immersive gaming experience, or mindlessly scrolling through social media as mentioned above. These pursuits have become the focus of our lives, causing us to prioritize short-term pleasure over long-term fulfillment. And that's the problem. In doing so, we have created problems where there shouldn't be any problems. We get stressed over things we have no control over, and we have lost touch with the true essence of happiness, the fulfillment that comes from genuine effort and accomplishment. Furthermore, there's a book called The Dopamine Nation. It's written by Dr. Anna Lembke. Dr. Anna Lembke explores how our modern society, driven by instant gratification and constant stimulation, has contributed to the epidemic of addiction and dissatisfaction. The book discusses the role of dopamine and neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward, and how the pursuit of gratification can lead to a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction, ultimately hindering our ability to find long-term fulfillment. But here's the thing. This is probably not the reason why we are born, and this is not how we are supposed to live. We are meant for something greater, something more fulfilling than a life driven by instant gratification. True happiness lies in challenging ourselves, putting genuine effort and accomplishing meaningful goals. For countless generations, our ancestors thrived in close, neat communities, living in harmony with the sea or in the forest. This was our natural habitat for thousands of years. This was their home, and every individual had a key role to play. Failure to fulfill one's responsibilities could have a dire consequence for the entire community. Hunting for food, gathering winter supplies, and supporting one another were not just tasks, they were matters of survival. The interconnectedness of their lives brought a sense of purpose and meaning that is often lacking in our modern existence, unfortunately. In stark contrast, many of us find ourselves working in large corporations, where the impact of our individual effort can easily go unnoticed. In our free time, we are consumed by entertainment and virtual distractions, leaving us with a lack of purpose, and self-doubt, and unhappiness. Again, this is not the reason why we are born, and this is not how we are supposed to live. A life like this is neither fulfilling nor a one-way road to happiness. So, if you are listening to this podcast and you are interested in self-development, here's a challenge for you. Skip social media for 2 weeks, don't check the news for 2 weeks, and see the profound impact it has on your well-being. Right, let's go back to our roots. Alright, so let's get back to our basic roots. Spend time hiking in nature and immerse yourself in the healing power of the forest. There's actually a study connected to just that topic. Forest bathing, also known as Shirin-yoku in Japanese, is a practice that involves spending time in a forest environment and engaging with its sights, sounds and smells. Nothing else. So research has shown that forest bathing has numerous positive effects on our well-being. Spending time in nature can reduce stress levels by lowering cortisol, a hormone associated with stress. It also promotes relaxation, improves mood, and enhances overall mental health. The phytoncides released by trees have been found to boost our immune system, providing protection against illnesses. In the context of Old Norse culture, the connection between humans and nature was deeply ingrained. Our ancestors understood the profound benefits of spending time in the forest and embraced the healing power of nature. Alright, in closing, Remember that you have the power to shape your own destiny and prioritize your mental health and well-being. By recognizing the limitations of seeking external validation and returning to your roots, you can embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery and reconnect with what truly matters. By cultivating self-awareness, setting boundaries with social media, engaging in mindfulness practices, and immersing ourselves in nature, we can reclaim our sense of purpose, find inner peace, and build fulfilling lives. Start to work out, go on for hikes, forest bathing. There's so much to discover. Learn a new language. Thank you for tuning in to the Norse Spirit. Until next time, friends, may you find your path to thrive in harmony with yourself and the world around you. Skål!